Am I depressed? Or am I just too weak to handle my feeling? I don't want to talk about my depression. It will make it worse. In this video, I'm gonna debunk a myth about depression that are just simply not true. And it will actually make your depression worse. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Margaret Lee, licensed clinical psychologist in California. If you're new to the channel, this channel is all about empowering you to gain more insight in psychology to achieve more inner peace and emotional freedom. So over the past 10 years, I have worked with many individuals struggling with emotional concerns, especially depression. I'm gonna share with you a myth about depression that everyone thought is true, but it will only make your depression worse. Myth number 1. Depression is about just being sad. The fact is, depression is more than just feeling sad. Depression involves not just emotional symptoms but also your physical symptoms. For example, physical symptoms can be the change of appetite, change in your sleep, your energy level, you feel very tired and drained, and your body actually feels really heavy. The emotional symptoms including loss of interest in things that you used to enjoy, right? Feeling of hopelessness or worthlessness or the inner criticism. And these symptoms usually last for at least 2 weeks consistently at a time. And some people might just have it for one time, in their life. Or for some people, it might be a pattern of their life that what we call kind of reoccurring episode. Myth number 2. I'm too young for depression. No, it's not depression. The fact is, empirical evidence has validated that clinical depression can happen to children as young as age 3. Although the symptoms in children and teenagers look a little bit different from the ones from adults. So instead of just feeling sad or feeling down, a lot of the depression symptoms in younger kiddos actually come across as irritability or anger outbursts or rebellion. And sometimes we see a lot of kind of stomach pain, like more the physical manifestation of depression. In teenagers that I work with, I see a lot of kind of procrastination, right? Feel like they're not productive, and see it in a lot of sleep problem. Myth number 3. Depression is so rare. I mean, you only see it in movies. It's not gonna happen to me. The fact is, depression can happen to anyone, regardless of your race, gender, ethnicity, or age. It affects more than 121 million of people worldwide, and is one of the most common mental health problems. The WHO estimates that at any given time, about 5 to 10% of general population need help for depression, and about 8 to 20% of people carry the risk of developing depression at least once in their lifetime. Myth number 4. Depression is about weakness and laziness. Maybe if I can just be less weak or lazy, I won't feel depressed. The fact is, depression is not weakness. It's an actual medical condition, like diabetes. Depression is a chemical imbalance in your brain that can actually be treated. And depression takes away energy from someone that used to enjoy certain activity. So things such as just brushing your teeth or taking a shower seems like a drag, right? Because when you have depression, your body feels very heavy. Some people just want to sleep, or some people don't even get enough sleep. So it can feel like that those people are not motivated to do anything. but they're actually struggling with depression. And in the teens or the children that I work with, a lot of the time it comes across as if they're so forgetful, right? Like they're supposed to organize their backpack, they're supposed to write down all the homework they're supposed to do. And when they struggle with depression, their memory actually get impacted. So it will feel like they don't care, but in fact they actually don't remember or don't have the energy to complete those tasks. Myth number 5: depression is temporary. It will just go away if I don't acknowledge it or treat it. So just like diabetes or asthma, if left untreated, depression will actually not go away by itself. In fact, your depression symptoms will actually get worse if it's left untreated. Myth number 6: depression cannot be treated, or if it can, it will probably take forever. The World Health Organization actually reported about 60 to 80% of people that get treatment for depression actually respond positively within a short amount of time. In my practice, that I use CBT model to help my clients with depression, a lot of them actually benefit from therapy and actually see a significant reduction of their symptoms within maybe 4 to 6 sessions. Myth number 7: I have to take medication to treat my depression, and the medication is addictive. So medication is only one of the many treatment options for depression. So in my practice, a lot of my clients may be within the range of moderate to severe, then I'll probably or if I'm seeing any self-harming or suicidal thought, then I will refer them to medication treatment right away so that they can see the drastic improvement. But generally, if you're in the mild to moderate range, I'll work with you through therapy first and see how you benefit. And a lot of my clients actually see a significant reduction of symptoms just through therapy alone. And let's say if I meet with you for maybe more than 5 or 6 sessions, and I'm feeling like, wow, your improvement is not as fast as my other clients using the same protocol, then I'll actually recommend you for medication evaluation. So antidepressants actually work differently in your brain compared to other drugs. So it doesn't give you the high or craving that you want to up another dose. Myth number 8: I'm afraid to talk about my depression. It will only make it worse. The fact is, treatment for depression is actually more than just talking, and it will help you get to the root cause of your problem and actually tackle it right on. So for example, when I treat depression with CBT, it's actually a very engaging and active exercise. So for example, we'll actually investigate the root cause of your depression. What are the unhealthy patterns that are reinforcing the low mood, right? What are some of the behavioral pattern, the thinking pattern, right? Or sometimes what we call the thinking traps, that once you have some of those patterns, it's really hard for you to see beyond what's possible right now. So that's it from me. A myth about depression that are just simply not true. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you've learned something new from this video. Leave a comments below which myth have you struggled or are still struggling with right now. Or let me know if you have other questions about depression so that we can all learn. This channel is all about empowering you to gain more insight on psychology and create a life with more inner peace and emotional freedom. More videos like this every Wednesday. Be sure to hit subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday, same place, same time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.